Hi, this is 365801 and this is day 12 of the 25 days of manga. So, I guess this is a hot drink one. I did think that this was just going to have to be my free square, which has a lovely picture of a hot drink in it, because I read through most of this and I couldn't really find anything that I haven't done already that I thought it really connected with until the end, when one of the characters, Haruto, pushed one of the other characters, Takizawa, into a pond and then said he was going to make him a hot drink so he doesn't get cold. So actually, it ended up being this kind of square anyway. So yeah, a hot drink to keep out the cold or the chill. So this is definitely one for that square, so I'm happy about that. So just in case this was just gonna be my free square, I thought I would make myself a hot drink anyway. So I have a lovely Santa mug and I made some hot chocolate with some squirty cream and it was all vegan and I was amazed. It was actually really nice. I didn't know if you could get squirty cream that was vegan, so yeah, I was actually tasted really nice. It was very delicious. So anyway, this is another honey one, and this is called Honey Smile, and this is Yura Miyazawa, her work, and this is a June manga title from 2012, but originally published in 2011, and I had to check that because I read the afterword, and she specifically mentions the earthquake, and I think, well, depending on what time period you're in Japan, and when you have like a point of reference, it depends which earthquake you're talking about. If you lived in different places in Japan, you might have a different earthquake, but if it's just the earthquake, they're probably talking about the Tohoku one. So I think that due to the date that this was published in 2011, that's probably when it was. While I was having a look at the dates at the front, I saw that this was translated by Jocelyn Allen, so I was, yay, really happy! Because anything with a translation by Jocelyn Allen, I want to read it. So it was a good one to pick up. I was going to do one of the sets today, but I probably might leave that till tomorrow or the next day. So I just had this one shot that I have picked up this year, another one that I thought was going to be tricky to find, and it was a bit tricky to find. Honey Smile, it, as I said, it's a 2012 one. And some of the later June manga ones from around this time period are a little trickier to get hold of, and usually you have to pay at least cover price for it, and that's what I paid for this one. I saw it up for a lot more, and then I saw someone putting it up for cover price, so I think it was around, was it £13, something like that? And in the end I just thought, you know what, just pay the £13, you know? And I'm so glad that I did, because the person who sent it to me was lovely and sweet. They packaged it up really nice. They sent it out to me really quickly. And it is in brand new condition. So the quality of the condition of this particular volume, I was so happy with. So yeah, it's been on my read this because you bought it this year list. Along with a lot of other things, obviously. And also it's Honey Smile, which it kind of goes with yesterday's honey coloured pancakes as well. So this starts off really well. Yura Miyazawa's artwork is nice and sweet and easy to look at. It's nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing massively distinctive either. It doesn't have that, oh, this is definitely their work type feel. If you didn't know who Yura Miyazawa was, you wouldn't like necessarily identify, oh, that's their work. So it's kind of, in terms of the BL manga that I've read, it's kind of standard, very good, very competent, very professional, nice, but nothing groundbreaking and nothing too distinctive, which makes it easy to read as a sweet, light, fluffy, cute kind of story, and that's exactly what this is. So it's actually 2 stories, 3 chapters each. The first one, Whereabouts of a Smile, and then the next one, which is Honey Smile. The first one involves a young man called Aso Nachi, and his work colleague Sakaki, who was actually his kohai at college, and their relationship. Now Sakaki has one of those amazing Japanese faces that you don't think actually exist until you meet someone who has that condition. And I would consider it almost like a condition where you cannot tell what is the emotion they're feeling. There's nothing that shows on their face. It's almost imperceptible. You have to really know the person to understand that, oh, they're happy. Oh, they're concerned. Oh, they're a little bit annoyed. You know, it's one of those things that I really didn't think it existed until I met a Japanese person who was like that. And even when they were saying the words, oh, this is the best thing ever, they did not look like it was the best thing ever. So yeah, Sakaki unfortunately has that condition, but Nachi understands him completely, and he can tell. But he did not know that he was in love with him until quite early on in the story. It's like, oh, he just found out, and he's slowly coming to the realization that he's also in love with him, but he has a sort of complex. He has like very low self-esteem. Basically, Nachi is a whole ass mood. He even states, maybe it's impossible to be the equal of a man who actually gets stuff done. And I just thought, well, there you go. That's the mood for today, I think. I don't know when this video's going up, so we'll see. But yeah, even later on, and little things that he does, I just think, oh, that's very much, yeah, I kind of felt like connected to him, because he was having difficulty getting things done and concentrating. The 3 chapters are really sweet. We get introduced to another character, a friend of theirs, Takizawa, who is the main character in the next story, and Takizawa helps them to get together in the end, as you knew that they would, because this is BL. That's what happens. We come here for the happy endings. in all manner of respects, we come here for the happy endings. So yeah, Takizawa kind of is a catalyst, but he always had a wee soft spot for Nachi as well. So he's a friend from their university days. So he helps them, but he kind of feels a bit disappointed about doing it. So when you come to the final 3 chapters, which is his story, you're introduced to him being a bit like, oh, my best pal, who I kind of had a thing for, is now with the other guy, and I helped, so I should be happy, but I'm, yeah, meh. And he's feeling a bit depressed because he doesn't have anything in his life. And then one of the part-time workers at his law firm, because he happens to be a lawyer, even though he did not seem like a lawyer in the first story. I was like, he's a lawyer? What? I thought he was a host. He exudes host energy, but he actually works for a law firm and helps runaway strays, because he was like a runaway when he was younger as well. That's why he feels like he needs to contribute to society. So yeah, he has a lovely part-time worker there. You can see where this is going. And he doesn't seem to gel very well with him. So he kind of makes a bit of an effort to try and get to know this young lad, who's Haruto. And eventually finds out that he's a super cute person and wants to be with him. And they go through their little trials and tribulations. And in the end, at the last chapter, he does push him into a pond, so ergo the hot drink that they make, or at least he's on the way to making, but I think they just have sex in the end anyway. Maybe. But yeah, it's a really sweet little story. I really enjoyed the little I do say that I enjoy the afterwards, and they are entertaining. I do like reading about the mangaka process. She said that it took 3 years to actually write it, and that she's had 3 editors, and they were all beautiful women. And that it was a little bit delayed because of the earthquake that happened. So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. So it is a lovely volume, Honey Smile by Yura Miyazawa, and I enjoyed having a hot drink whilst I read this as well. So there was definitely hot drinks to keep off the chill because it is freezing here just now. So yeah, it was a nice one. I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking. It isn't anything that's going to stay with me for long. I'm not going to say it's forgettable because I might forget it, I might not. But we'll see. Give me a couple months. You can hold it up and say, what's this about? And I might not be able to answer that. So it might be a forgettable one on the list of are they forgettable. But it certainly is enjoyable. So it's a nice, cute, sweet little read. A nice way to spend an hour or so of your time. So, Honey Smile is my hot drink to keep out the chill. It was a good one. I'll see what I come up with for tomorrow. I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying their 25 days of manga. If you've read Honey Smile, let me know what you think. Yura Miyazawa, I don't really know very much about her either, so we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Woo! Take care, everyone. Remember, every day is a BL day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!